Before the video starts, I did use the English dub version for this kill count for you guys to understand, but I do suggest watching the original Korean version. Also, I am only covering the first 3 episodes for now, and later I will cover the rest. That's it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Kill Count. Today I will be looking at Squid Game Season 2, released in 2024. These first 3 episodes are a good start to the new season. We see Ji-hun trying to track down the recruiter, and soon actually goes back to the Squid Game, trying to save everyone. But enough talking, let's get to those kills. Episode 1 begins where the last season left off. Ji-hun is not going on the plane to see his daughter, and he tells the front man he'll find him. Then he goes to this store to buy a razor. He goes to the bathroom and inspects his body. He finds this tracker behind his ear and cuts that bitch out. It's now 2 years later, and we see that Jun-ho is alive and well, giving these people a ticket. Then he goes to see his chief. He says he tried everything to help people believe that the island is real, but they can't even find it. Jun-ho also lies and says he don't remember what the front man looks like. After that, we see that Ji-hun runs a hotel and hears something buzzing his door. It's the frontman bro, but it's just a dream. Then he sees his Jude buzzing. It's his debt collector from the first season, and Ji-hun has him hired to find the recruiter. He thinks that he might know they're looking for him, but he gives him more money to look, and says it was around this time of year when he got the game card. The guy goes back to his gang, and they get ready to search. The next day, Jun-ho meets up with his captain. Apparently they've been searching for the island for 2 years, and go for another search. Meanwhile, the crew goes over the plan to catch the recruiter, and they go on the search for him, going to the subway asking people. It goes on for days, and they on the edge of quitting, until these two actually find him playing a game with someone. They immediately call Ji-hun and tell him,
"Mr. Song, it's your guy. We found him."
Are you sure about that?
And he says he'll be on his way. He's on the move, so they have to follow him. The recruiter goes to buy some lottery tickets and bread. While they follow him to this park, he goes up to this homeless guy and makes him choose.
You can only choose one. Bread roll or lotto ticket.
Bro chooses the lottery ticket. He goes up to more people doing the same shit. After that, he stands there and spouts off to everyone and starts stomping out the bread. Then we see Ji-hun getting pulled over, and Jun-ho lets the rookie take this one. Then he takes off, and Jun-ho looks at his name. Meanwhile, the guys are still following him, but he fucking knocks their asses out. Ji-hun finally gets there, but doesn't find them. The recruiter tied their asses up, and says he wants to play a game. Rock, paper, scissors -1, and they starts playing, while bro adds more bullets in the gun, and the debt collector lets him win, getting shot and killed for losing the game. After that, we see Jun-ho going to Ji-hun's workplace. He sneaks in and finds out they're looking for the recruiter. After that, Ji-hun goes back to his hotel, where he finds the recruiter waiting for him. He asks him who hired him to do the recruiting. He says he used to work at the games, and says he killed his own dad. Then he says they should play a game, Russian roulette, and Ji-hun has to go first. They both survived the first round, and the recruiter says he has what he needs in his pocket. He just has to win this game. There's only 2 shots left, and Ji-hun survives. So the recruiter actually shoots himself for losing the game. Episode 2 begins with Jun-ho hearing the gunshot, running into the hotel, and Ji-hun looks in his pocket, while Jun-ho finds that guy tied up, and also puts Ji-hun at point until bro knocks his ass out and says the recruiter killed the debt collector. After we see this girl named Noe sleeping in her car until security says she has to go. After that, Jun-ho says he knows he was in the games and says he was in there pretending to be a guard. Ji-hun says that he wants to put an end to the games, and Jun-ho says he wants to help, so he unlocks him and shows them his money and his shooting range. It cuts to this fucking amusement park where Noe is working, and that kid draws her a picture, I guess. Then her dad comes to get her. After that, we see Ji-hun watching Sang-woo's mum, and we see player 67's brother still staying with her. After that, we see Noe in her car, and she gets another knock, but this time it's a game card bro. Then we see Jun-ho having dinner with his mum, and they talk about his brother, but Jun-ho ain't trying to talk about that shit. It cuts back to Noe, where she quits her job, and she sees that girl get rushed in an ambulance. After that, we see Ji-hun getting his tooth ripped out, and getting a fake one with a tracker inside in. They get prepared for that Halloween party tonight. which was on that game card. Then Ji-hun calls his daughter,
Hello? Papa?
but is too scared to say anything. After that, they go to the party and search around. And Junho sees the guards go in, while Ji-hun actually finds one of them, and the other tases the fuck out of his partner. The guard leads him to the back, where there's a limo waiting. He gets inside, while the others follow him. And the front man talks to him through this pig. Ji-hun says he's gonna put a stop to the games, while the others get shot down by some guards. So Ji-hun ups the pole on the car, but it doesn't do shit. So Ji-hun says he wants to join the game again. So the front man agrees, and starts gassing up the car. Turns out bro was actually inside. Then we see Noe Yuel going to this thing. Turns out she's actually going to be a guard. Episode 3 begins with the guys going to search for the island. And they only have 6 days to find it. Luckily they have the tracker. Then we see Ji-hun waking up, finally back inside the games. With the same 456 number, the guards come out and welcome them, and the players have some concerns, asking for all their shit, and they do the same shit like in the first season, showing everyone why they're all here, because they're all in debt, and they show them where the prize money will be after every game. Then we see this mum and her son fighting. Like how the fuck they both here? Then they all sign the contract, and this fucker named Thanos goes up to this YouTuber. He's named MindGI, but I'm just gonna call him 333. They both say they lost money because of his coin.
Did I force either of you to invest in Dalmatian? You fucking said everyone should sink every last penny into it.
And we see his girlfriend named Jun-hee is also there. Then they all take their pictures, about to start the first game, and we see Ji-hun's friend from the first season, named Young Bae. Ji-hun is kinda pissed that he's here, and tells him to stay close to him. Then the gang arrive to the island where the tracker says it is, and they all walk into the first game. It's red light, green light again bro. Ji-hun makes sure his tracker is still in there, but turns out they found it and stuck it on someone else. So he goes in front of everyone to tell him the truth.
If you move after red light, you're gonna be shot!
Every thinks it's a fuck-ass joke. Then the game starts to begin, and he tells them to be very still. Young Bae tells him to stop, but he ain't listening to that shit. It goes on for a while, until this bitch sees a bee in her, and fucker gets no scope 200 pumped in the face, giving us our first elimination. This freaks a lot of people out, so I count about 79 deaths right here alone, while Ji-hun tries to get them to stop running. After that, they're all too scared to move. But Ji-hun reminds them that there's a timer, and they still need to get to the finish line, and also tells them to line up. Thanos pushes these players, getting them all killed, because he's high as fuck. It goes on this montage, where we see 7 people die from moving too damn much. They all make it to the end, but Ji-hun sees this guy still alive, so he goes to help him. He gets him over, but he still dies because he lost, ending off the first game, and Noe Yuel packs up her gun. The players are all scared now in the room, and the guards come in to tell them how much people died, but everyone starts begging to leave. They reveal how much money got added to the prize, and will only get this much if they all decide to leave. They also say there will be voting after every game, and starts the voting off with Ji-hun going first.
No matter how hard you try to fight it, you'll never be able to escape your fate.
They each get these patches to show what they choose. The votes go on until Ji-hun says they should all vote X. But people start to get suspicious on how he knew what was going to happen in the game, where we get the famous line,
I said I played these games before!
He says that all the people he played with died, but now everyone thinks he'll help them win. The voting continues, leaving it tied up, with player 1 to decide if they stay or not. He chooses to stay, and the episode ends with it revealing that it's front man.